Alright, so all throughout this LP, I'm expecting myself to, 9 times out of 10, have like, topics of discussion where I'm, like, talking up something in this game, like, oh yeah, this is fine. But, whatever I'm talking about, Majora's Mask did it better. Because, you know, I've got that preference, where in my heart, I'm like, is, like, the best game. And this game is, you know, it's pretty cool, but it's not as cool. But, get the tally going, because I'm going to say OoT does something better. I think this game's got the better title screen. I mean, MM's is good too. I just think this one is, I mean, it's definitely not as, like, dynamic as the one in MM. Like, you get some pretty scenic camera angles of, like, a big variety of places in that one. But this title screen is just, like, nice and simple. And I think the music is, like, appropriately, like, kind of like longing sounding, which I think is appropriate given the subject matter of the game, you know, the flow of time. It's always cruel and all that. Oh, but that's jumping ahead now, isn't it? There's, like, spoilers. We're not that far in OoT yet. We're not even adult Link yet, so I guess it's also some, like, gameplay expectation stuff. Like, you boot up the game and it's like, adult Link, I want to be him. But then you're just Kid Link. So you spend, like, the whole beginning of the game being like, damn, I wish I was adult Link right now. Like, that'd be fucking cool. And wait a minute, I can examine the thing now. Jay's Records. Spiders squished. Fascinating, because this was very much not examinable at the start of the game, which makes sense. Like, there's, like, the information would be blank, so there's no reason for the game to, like, let me see any of it. It would just be a waste of my time. It might even overload your baby bitch gamers out there. Like, there's too much information to process, and then they would, like, die on the spot because video games are too complicated or some shit. So that's probably smart that they left it uninteractable at the beginning there. That just leaves me to wonder, though, like, what was the trigger for it becoming interactable? Like, completing the first dungeon, or, like, killing a single Scatola? Because I got this theory, like, maybe, like, obviously all these values are 0 at the start, so maybe the game is like, this thing becomes viewable when any of them are, you know, above 0, because you would have done one of them. You know, it's, you know, little pointless thing to wonder about, but, oh, it's nighttime right now. That's kind of cool. I think there's, like, a Scatola hanging around at night. Not during the day. That's something this game will do. You gotta, like, fine-tooth comb your way through everything, because, like, during the daytime, this guy's not here. But at night, you hear the writhing ruin, or whatever the fuck. You know, I was gonna go out of my way to, like, try and find some double damage hack to, like, you know, like, do the thing where I try to make the game more interesting, kind of like I did in MM, in my LP of MM. Because, you know, the combat in this game, it's pretty easy. So, you know, I'll do anything to make myself feel more alive, because I only live on the verge of death and, like, you know, that kind of thing. I've probably had this exact same discussion back in my MMLP. I might repeat myself a few times over, so get ready for that. Do any of you have new exclusive nighttime dialogue? It would appear no. What's up, Navi? Why can't I talk to Navi? Did I not set C up? How embarrassing. You know, it's a darn shame. I guess we're not going to be able to talk to Navi for the duration of this video. Oh god, no. I laugh at that, because that was like, okay, no one's got new dialogue, I'm leaving. I laugh at that because, you know, that's a, like, ancient video game joke. Like, Navi from Ocarina of Time is annoying. You heard it here first. But she's really not. I mean, maybe the hey could get on your nerves a little bit. If you, like, keep running into, like, a lock-onable object and then, like, running out, and you're like, God, Navi, just shut up! And you pull out your video game Glock and you shoot her, and it's like raffle. Oh yeah, fuck, I can't examine bad guys either. This is, like, so unprofessional. I guess I'll have to be Navi throughout this video, okay, guys? That's a stall child. I don't know what the other other flavor text that goes along with that description. Oh, hi. This is kind of awkward. You know, for some reason I didn't think this guy would be here. I thought I would have talked to him already, but I guess I didn't do that in the last video. It's been probably a couple of weeks since I recorded that first part. I didn't know if I was going to keep going. But you know, I haven't played OoT to its completion since my initial playthrough of OoT 3D back in like, fuck, when did that game come out? Like 2011? You know, so it's been a hot minute. I've changed as a person, probably, in some ways, in terms of video game opinions and other things. So let's give OoT another shot. So here's a talking owl telling us that we'll encounter many hardships ahead, but that's your fate. Don't feel discouraged. You know, that's like, you know, obviously video game advice. Like, things are going to be hard, but, you know, don't give up. But, you know, you could apply that to real life, dude. Never give up during the toughest of times, because you'll pull through. Things are never as hard as they seem. And I guess that's what the owl is trying to enlighten us with. Some kind of wisdom in life and video game. A princess there. You know, I was like saying earlier that OoT was showing a nice bit of restraint with the tutorials, but you know, I guess you gotta have a few, because you know, we've got some complicated systems here. If you'd never played a 3D video game or a video game in your life before, maybe you need like a little handhold thing. But this is kind of rude. What the fuck? Did you get all that? And no is the first option. What happens if I hit B? Oh, so he repeats it anyway, as if I hit the A button. That's fascinating. But the second time, you can skip all of it. And the third time, and the fourth time, and every subsequent time. It'll go on forever until you hit down. And then, yes, proving that you have read the dialogue and have overcome this first great challenge of OoT. So yeah, why was there an owl just giving us tutorials like that? You know, there's a lot of mysteries in the world of Ocarina of Time. And that's one of them. I don't know the answer. Oh, wow, the light's on because it's night right now. I can't look forward and appreciate it. This sucks. Okay, wait. You know what we're going to do? Fuck it. We're breaking viewer immersion. Escape key. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know if... Oh, I can check, actually. Okay, wait. You can still see the game. We're fine. I don't know if you can see this. See up. Okay, I don't know what happened to the background. It's all kind of like rainbowy and like fucking Windows Movie Maker colorize or some shit. Like, oh, whoa, what's going on? Is that permanent? Okay, that was whack, yo, dude. Fucking N64s are weird. They're like a step up from a toaster from like the 70s or something. I don't know the kind of tech they're running on, but I assume it must be complicated. Otherwise, these N64 emulators should be really good, but they're like not. They just barely work, these fucking N64 emulators. I don't know. Props to the guys who got it working at all, but it's like, damn, N64, what are you? I take a breather every now and again because I get thirsty. Forgive me. Okay, so wait, now we can appreciate... What do you got to say, Navi? The great Deku Tree wanted us to go visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? Yeah, you know, I almost called her Tattle. Give me a minute. Don't be afraid of the stalled child. Just attack it repeatedly. Oh, okay, I'll just mash my B button like I'm a fucking idiot. Is this what the game expects me to do, like early game? Just like fucking mash away? I'm sure that's what a lot of people did. Because, you know, this game doesn't require too much brain power, so it's like, you know, why think at all? I'm just over-stressing all this shit. These guys don't wake up at night, which is kind of cool. Their children do, though. Oh, hey, it's the big stall child. Nice frame drop, by the way, OoT. Fucking video games, dude. What, do these things have names? The pea hat larva, defend with your shield. Yeah, you know what was a good idea in Majora's Mask? Like, having the same kind of tutorial text, but giving it personality. Like, what are you, a fucking idiot? You don't know what a pea hat is? Listen up, here's how to beat it. But Navi is pretty straightforward. She just kind of tells you, like, attack its root. Because, you know, it's solid advice. Attack its root to defeat it. and then it blows up in a video game explosion from above. Because of course it does. Okay, so the goal right now is to, like, you know, drill. You've seen, like, everyone play this game before. I don't know what you're expecting from me differently. But, yeah, we're supposed to go to that flat image of Hyrule, or that flat image of a castle representing Hyrule Castle over there. Because it's not really a castle we're looking at right now. It's like a video game illusion. That's like a flat picture trying to sell us the image that there's something over there. Same with the mountain. That's just a flat picture, too. And there's that owl. That fucking scared me. He's looking at me again. He's using the same damn technology the fucking Happy Mask Man did. He's like looking at me. His gaze is fixed on my link coordinates and I can't get away. It's kind of... Wait a minute. Guys, wait, I just had a thought. Okay, so that owl is over there. He's there to roadblock you. You can still go to Kakariko. And, you know, just kind of meander all around and do like, the video game thing. But, he's also... Did he unload? He unloaded. Didn't he? If I get closer, he'll come back, right? Yeah, there he is, okay. Okay, so it's not weird. Okay, so yeah, he unloads if you're a certain distance away. I was gonna call it out because he's also over here, like all the way at Gerudo Desert. And you know, I don't think I've ever in my life, or probably once, the percentage is very low, but let's go see his dialogue for over at Gerudo Desert and see what it's like. Because you know, I'm insane. And by that I mean I like video games. I happen to make my own little video games. See, there he is. And, like, I like to appreciate all the little fucking details that had to be made. Because video games are, like, fucking complicated systems. Like, there are so many fucking things. I mean, there's, like, you know, any form of art is complicated. But fucking video games, man, it's like, how do they even work? There's, like, so many fucking elements and, like, things that can go wrong. And it's, like, a miracle that they get made at all. And it's, like, a lot of the shit no one's ever gonna appreciate. Except me. So that's what we're gonna do, baby. I'm gonna stop and smell every rose. And oh yeah, I didn't even mention it. If you kill enough of these guys, a big stall child comes out. It's like a video game secret or something. And we were rewarded for defeating it already. It dropped a blue rupee instead of a green rupee. Jay, wait up, buddy. I don't even know you, man. Yeah, see, now he's telling us about the areas over here. If we went to Kakariko, he'd tell us that. You're about to go into Kakariko Village, man. Well, you're free to go anywhere you want. It's like low-key making fun of me because we can't progress until, just don't get discouraged. Ho ho ho. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the wisdom? Yeah, that, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that text right there was like low-key making fun of us because the game knows that we can go anywhere right now. Except we can't, because we're trapped within the designer's constraints. We don't have, like, enough items to, like, fully interact with the world. Like, literally the only thing we can do to move the plot forward, i.e. the game, is to go to Hyrule Castle. Oh yeah, and here's something. I brought up the whole I want to appreciate everything, because, like, someone had to fucking program running into the tree and, like, making it wiggle and stuff. Like, fucking, like, isn't that fucking cute? Imagine if it wasn't there, though. You'd think a little less of Ocarina of Time, wouldn't you? Like, what the fuck? I just rolled into that tree and nothing happened. This game sucks. Like, you care about it then, but if it's there, you don't even think about it, right? Because that's just how appreciating things works. You don't care about it unless something's wrong. And, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just trying to say, man. I want to, like, this is my excuse for playing the game the way I do. I'm just gonna, like, meander however I want and, like, examine everything with the finest of tooth combs. Here's Gerudo Valley, by the way. It's not a very impressive looking place, you know, if we're just going by textures and stuff. Like, look at that wall over there. Wow. Nice blur effect. What the fuck? Who drew this? But, you know, if we close our eyes to the little, what's the word? Like discrepancies, the little uglies, and just like absorb the big picture. This place is pretty cool. Like I think the colors are nice. It's got this like big wide thing going on. Like some of the other places, they're not as big as Gerudo Valley. And the music, you already know it. Like damn, I remember coming here for like the first time when I was younger, and I think this is when I knew like video game music. That's real shit, man. Like the majority of music I listen to this day is like mostly video game music, and it probably stemmed from like me playing OoT for the first time and like being like, damn dude, this is music. We can't do anything here right now. I was gonna jump off and do the cool swimming animation, but what's the excuse for why I can't come in here? The Gerudo's fortress is located beyond this gate. I'm pretty sure if I was like a pro speedrunner or something, I could like grab a chicken and like jump my way in here or some shit. But, you know, I'll give it like one shot. This game, you know what I was talking about earlier, how like video games are crazy complicated systems and shit? Like, yeah, that's where like glitches come from and stuff. Like, you know, the programming not being too up to snuff. And OOT is a goldmine for that shit. So, yeah, you can do something where you jump off this thing in the right way, and then you can like hover like over the wall here. Because that's a thing, that's a property of cuckoos. No! You fool! It's okay though, it can't die. But can I? Let's find out. Like, damn, isn't that fucking cool? The little diving animation he does for like such a big surface. I wonder how the game calculates it. Like, it probably, like, the minute you jump off the ledge, it probably confirms right then and there, like, how big of a jump you just took. And then if you, like, pass a certain threshold, the game's like, play the special diving animation. Only in that situation. There's, like, a heart piece over here. And there's, like, you know, this is really, like, not practical. Like I should just play the game, orderly and go to Hyrule first, because I don't really have enough items to like, you know, get enough cool shit. Like I got one heart piece, whoop-de-fucking-do, but if I did this more optimally, I could like, you know, get a bunch of stuff at once and like beat this game in like 3 internet videos worth of time or some shit. But we're not doing that, it seems, and we're just gonna, I don't know, poke around and have fun in the world of OOT. Like, what does this person have to say? Like, did you jump down too because you thought the animation looked nice? Why did you come all the way down here? What? You were just about... Yes, I was. Now that you're down here, you might as well make the best of things. You didn't give me an answer. Yeah, ain't that the truth, interrupting Cal? You know, that's kind of cool. The person on the bridge, like, you know, this person has the same character model as the person on the bridge. But they've got different hair. So we're like sort of differentiating things. You know, the illusion of multiple people existing in this world, like, you know, it's a little intact. Alright. So, yeah, I guess I'll start meandering my way back to Hyrule, because, can't do much right now. So I've got a couple of options. The way I'm going right now, we're going to Lake Hylia, because a thing this game boasts is like an interconnected world, where, you know, everything kind of is just like logically tied together. Like, whoa, we went down the flowing waterfall, and now we're in the lake, like the basin of the world, Lake Hylia. And there's that fucking owl again. What's he gonna say this time? Like, Jay, what are you doing down here? You can't play the game unless you go to fucking, like, Zelda's castle. You want me to take you there? He's not gonna take me there. I don't know what he's gonna... This is, like, the lowest to the ground I think this owl ever is, like, throughout the whole game. It's kind of intimidating the way this thing is, like, it could kill me. Like... like, before, it was, like, too high up the ground. Like, you know, I didn't deem it as, like a threat, but I'm a little scared right now. Nice diagonal shadow, by the way, fucker. This is also the one of the few times we have to talk to it. It's not just like a talk box we walk into. What are you doing? Don't you mean down here? You should look at the map. Yeah, what are you doing, you dipshit? Play the game. We've told you like 3 times where to go already. Yeah, and you know, it's a pretty looking place. At the lake bottom, there is a water temple. Ooh. We're acknowledging the temples. They're not just like video game levels. They like exist for a reason in this world. Not bad. Lore and the like. An aquatic race. They're longtime allies of Hyrule's royal family. Hoo-hoo. I'm on my way back to the castle if you want to. Wait, yo, is he gonna really take me to fucking Hyrule Castle right now? No way! Like, this is just gonna drop me off, like, outside of, like, the loading zone for Lake Hylia, right? Is OoT really gonna be, like, this cool to me? Dude, no fucking way! Oh, okay, not bad. That's really cool. It's like the game's not like acknowledging that, you know, we as human beings, we want to quest and explore the world, and it gives you that quick little shortcut, so you're not like overly punished for your curiosity. Like if you just want to see the world, like we'll give you a little fast travel. Like that's really cute. But yeah, actually we're not going to Hyrule quite yet. I remember my original desire. I have a science experiment I want to conduct, and I'm gonna force you all to indulge me and witness it. But he's gonna interrupt us again. Hey Jay, wait a second, friend. Yeah, tell me what's ahead. Kakariko Village. I called it Kakariko when I was younger, but that just sounds stupid, doesn't it? If not, I suggest you go to the castle. Do you want to hear what I said again? Oh, they're trying to trip me up. Yes is the first option this time. Oh, wait. No, wait. I'm tripping up. Yes is, like, usually the first option. Nope. You're the only one who can complete the quest ahead. Yeah, me and, however many other million people bought Ocarina of Time for the N64. I'm not special. Death Mountain. You know, that's, like, really funny that they've, like, stuck that name. Like, it was kind of just like an NES thing, I figured. Like, oh shit, we need like an intimidating level sound. How about Death Mountain? And like, as you know, it's still a thing in fucking Zelda. Like, Death Mountain is like still the name of just an area. And it's like, people live there, man. Like Gorons and shit. It's called Death Mountain. You really want to live there? Maybe you do. Like it just sounds badass, doesn't it? I live at Death Mountain. Ding dong, I'm a clock sucker. Oh, thank you. Hello there, son. Whoa, I'm getting weirded out, man. These people are weird. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castle. Oh, yes it will. You know, isn't that charming? Because we're like in a video game town right now where there's only like 3 houses, but like the game's kind of poking at it. Like, we have a small population right now. Like, maybe in the future they'll have more. Like, we're just getting started. Oh wait, I need the sun song to get what I want. Oh phooey. I came here because I wanted to go to this grave, right? There's like a graveyard. There's graves in the graveyard. Surely you can understand that. And at the bottom of the grave, there's the sun song, which lets you go from day to night. Or rather, it lets you to control day and night. Like, I want it to be nighttime right now. And I wanted to see, like, we're about to go to, like, in the area where we meet Zelda, it's like daytime, and I wanted to see if, like, we can make it be nighttime, just to see what would happen. Like, what would the game do if I tried to play the sun song in that scenario? Ooh, alliteration. The sun song in that scenario. Aren't I a charmer? But we can't! Because OoT is supreme overlord of road blocking, and we have to play the game its way. Otherwise, no fun will be had. So thanks for the introduction, Clock Soldier, but I've got to leave. Oh wow, I've already talked to him, so he's giving me like the short version where he just tells me in military time, it's 15:59 o'clock. Which is what, like 3? Oh, what do you... Dude, what? We already had this. I've been there, thank you. Nope. Man, I can't believe this. Ocarina of Time. Give me a break. Maybe Egoraptor's onto something. Oh god. I love how fast the sun goes down. It can go down even faster. Like sometimes the game wants it to be night, and like it'll like speed up the cycle, and it just looks really awful. I wonder if we can make it in time. Nope. Oh whoa. Well, I guess we're just chilling till daytime. But you know, it's fascinating because at the default movement speed that we're running at, I don't think it's actually possible to get to Hyrule for like the first time from Kokiri Forest to Hyrule without it going to night. Like, but you won't make it in time. Like, you'll get here and then the door will be shut. And I've always wondered if that's like intentional. Like, is the game trying to like invoke a theme or like teach me something by like forcing me to like wait and like sit out the immediate entry into Hyrule? Like, are we building up suspense maybe, or like is it like an expectation thing? Like, oh, we're on this big adventure, shit's gonna be really fun and exciting, and then we're like locked out and we have to fight skeletons all night, and it's like, oh shit, but this world, some scary stuff around these corners, like this one. You know, Navi says it's a regular stall child again. Even though it's a big stall child. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. If we get a rupee and our rupee counter's maxed out, the sound is a slightly higher pitch. like normally it's a lower pitch when you collect a rupee. So that's a cute little, like a cute little tell that your wallet's maxed out, and you know, there's no need for you to collect further dollars. Nice blurry image again. Ooh. Oh man, the pre-rendered visuals. They give me life, man. There's like a glitch, at least in OoT 3D, where you can like explore the pre-rendered areas with like the more traditional 3D camera. And like a lot of these buildings are just like roofs and like the walls, and that's it. Cause like, you know, that's the illusion they're trying to sell. Like that's all you need to sell the shot that this is a house, like the side of this wall and the roof. But if we had a camera right now, like looking in front of me, there's probably like nothing right now. So that's a cute little trick. I always compare video games to like magic shows and stuff, because it's like, you know, it's like a simple trick. Like, but it's like selling like some kind of illusion. It's like, I don't know, just more stuff I like to appreciate. Number 5, or at least I think it's number 5. We can check in our item subscreen, or rather the quest subscreen. I think that was like the name they gave to like this shit. You know, okay, why is like Lon Lon Ranch glowing right now? Like, we're supposed to go here, not here. Like, Lon Lon Ranch is, like, not a mandatory area for completion. Oh, I'm getting tired doing all this talking. What do you gotta say, Soldier Man? Gee, it sure is boring around here. Things would be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Yeah, World War III, am I right? Hit me up with some action. I'm falling asleep here. Yeah, at least he knows what he just said is kind of fucked. That's just between you and me. Yeah, let's take out our frustration on some jars. Classic video game thing. You know, that's always been a meme with like Link and stuff. Like, you've got all these shitty reaction images, like walks into a person's house, breaks all their pots, leaves. And it's like, that all started here, didn't it? Like, there were no pots in Link to the Past. And, you know, Zelda 1 and 2, they definitely didn't have pots either. Oh god, these fucking creatures. I call them creatures, because, like, look at this shit. I'm sure the resolution on the original N64 like blurred this image a little better, so I couldn't see so clearly how horrible all this looked, but it's like, damn. The curtain's been lifted. I think you can get in this building by like jumping off this block, or this box, and just kind of like fucking jumping into it. That helps at nighttime when the store is closed. Give me a minute, I want to confirm this. I'll come back at night if it doesn't work now. Indulge me. Yeah, I'll come back at night. Maybe it only works then. Ahem, her. This beard, dude, right? Beards are pretty cool. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? These people are weird. I always thought this chick was like an old lady when I was younger. I couldn't really see, but it's a kid. I can't catch that cuckoo. Maybe that cuckoo don't want to be caught. Oh hey, it's Sakone the Thief from MM. I don't know if they're still named Sakone in this game. Oh, dude, epic Alice in Wonderland reference. Where'd he go? Oh, that was weird. He disappeared. Ooh, the Shadow Folk. I didn't know the game was like this abundant with its lore. Like, you know, the Sheikah, they exist, and the game's gonna tell me about them. It's not just gonna be an abrupt thing that shows up later when we have to do the dungeon that involves the Sheikah, so that's kinda cool. We're like building up to certain things and like acknowledging their existence. However, I heard there's one Sheikah woman living in the castle. Oh, now they're walking away from me. Where are they going? I kind of want to find out. Let's end this dial. Did you know that? Wait, do that again, really quick. I can't let them get away. Wait, the Sacred Realm? Legends say that the Temple of Time is the entrance to the Sacred Realm. Did you know that? You need a guide? I heard. You know, I'm like genuinely curious if this is gonna lead to anything. Like, where is this person going? What do you guys say? Please sell me some coochie, man. I don't think I've ever sold anything to this beggar in my life, so I'm gonna try and do that at some point during this playthrough. Yeah, and you know, maybe this is good. Like, waiting for this old dude to like hit the next screen over there. I can finally take a breath. I've been talking for minutes, getting kind of woozy. Okay, I'll wait till like Tattle. Like, oh, I called them Tattle again. Where'd they go, OoT? The illusion's been broken yet again. This is just a video game. Strange, this door doesn't open. Are you sure they just didn't want to make a house? Hey, what's wrong with loitering around all day? Nothing inherently, but if you make too great a habit of it, I might start judging. Oh, that was kind of weird. Whoa, this guy's got a pretty good beard. It looks more like a mask. It seems strange that packs of dogs roam our streets. Doesn't that seem weird? It seems weirder, like, just all these people, like... There's something about their dialogue. They don't feel, like, as naturally living in the environment as, like, the fucking dudes in Majora's Mask. Like, they're just strange. Hey, Sonny, I'll tell you something helpful. Like, if someone said this to me, in MM or in real life, I'd be a little weirded out, but... It just feels so natural right now. Like, it's a video game right now, dude. A mysterious fountain. Ooh. This is like some Zelda 1 stuff where like you'd walk into a cave and just an old dude would say like Dodongo dislikes smoke or some shit. Yeah, nice empty house by the way. Like what am I doing in here? At least there's a bed, right? If there wasn't a bed, I'd be like, where's the bed? How could anyone live here and make fun of it? But the bed's there, so like I can't. Strange, this door doesn't open. Yeah, keep making excuses. Fucking Ocarina of Time. They just wanted to put a door there, so this felt like a more lived-in environment. How do I talk to that dude up there? Can I even? I've been bested for now. I give up. Oh wait, can I go in here? The treasure chest. Okay, temporarily closed. Okay, so this place is open at night. Okay. Because I want to come back. You need like the lens of truth to like actually win that game. But we don't have it yet. I mean, you can technically win without it, but the percentage of like your success is probably like very low. But you know, wouldn't it be cool if I won? Like, what if I won the lottery? Like, what a fantasy. Ooh, I recognize this cutie. Yeah, they're different. And her model is a little better than everyone else's too. Clearly, she must be of greater importance, if you catch my drift. You're a fairy boy. Is it Malin or Milan? I've always just said Milan, but I think Malin is probably the way you're supposed to do it. I don't know, it's text, so technically you can do it however you want. You can't judge me. So here's like an annoying video game thing. We need to interact with her to like actually meet Zelda. Like her dad's asleep on the job near the castle. We need to talk to him, but we can't just wake him up. He's like in a coma or some shit. And the only way to wake him up is to like give him like a video game chicken that'll like adventure game wake him up. But the only way to get the chicken is to get it from Milan. And she only will give it to you if you've talked to her, gone to the castle, and come back here, and then she's gone. And then if you satisfy those requirements, now she's over here. And it's like, worst case scenario, you could have walked to the castle, realized you can't do anything, and then you'd have to walk back. And it's like, you know, a lesser man or woman, I don't know, it doesn't matter. A human being with like evil intent in their heart might think something like, Ocarina of Time is getting off to waste my time or some shit. And you know, I can't really argue too greatly against that. Like I could dance around it all day and be like, nah dude, it's like invoking a theme or some shit. But that's kind of annoying. The game probably shouldn't do that. So we're gonna talk to her now and get the chicken immediately so we don't have to later. Ooh, get used to that like public domain girl laugh sound effect, because the game uses it, or reuses it rather, for like multiple characters. It's kind of awkward. What an adult thing to do. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think I napped too much when I was younger, but these days I love napping. Like, what an adult thing to do indeed. I respect it. Everyone could use a nap. Yeah, just give it to this dude. You got a weird egg. I wonder what's weird about it. Like the properties within, or just the fact that we just got it from some rando girl and she's just passing around eggs. Truly bizarre. Yeah, mood right now, Link. I'm glad. I always like, that's like my favorite expression, that in between blink of his eyes and he just looks like really done. Yep, we got an egg. Oh, I tried to defend against it, but my efforts were in vain. Yeah, power crouch stab. So we've got like some video game options. We could like stealth climb the vine and like sneak by, but what do you want? The girl from the ranch asked us to find her father. I wonder where he is. Well, gee, maybe he's in the only path forward. Anyway. So yeah, if you, for some reason you're like, I don't want to say retarded, but if for some reason you just didn't notice the vine, there's like actually another way to get in here. And it's not jump slashing the dude and killing him. You say you want to see Princess Zelda. Get in line. What? You had to meet her. Well, the princess would never grant an audience. Well, why is it always the princess? Like, what if I wanted to meet the queen? Does she exist? Do you really want to go through this game that much? Let me think about. Let me think about it. Okay. Like, wow, what a guard. But, you know, this is a pretty legit situation. Like, bribery is a thing that exists within the world. It's just hilarious. He, like, gives up after, like, one attempt. Like, go home. Ah, never mind. Come in. Keep it a secret from everyone. Dude. All caps, epic reference to Zelda 1. It's a secret to everyone, dude. Classic. Dead end. Why even have the sign? Can this game be any less subtle? Like, oh geez, I wonder if there's something in there. You should come back later when you have like the morph ball and like interact with it or some shit. I've seen like speedrunners climb up this particular seam right here. I kind of want to see if I can pull it off. It's probably like a very precise angle. Like you need to like task bot your way to like hit these coordinates or some shit. Otherwise the game's just gonna like juke me off. Oh, I almost got it there. I failed it because like I panicked when I got it. It's pretty precise. And it's like annoying, Link kind of stops when he hits a wall. Because isn't that a video game thing? Like some video games are like lesser and like your character will continue their running animation when you keep like running into a wall. Like I think Sonic 06 does that. Like cause you know that game was made in like a day. But not the good kind of day where it's like Majora's Mask and they like pulled it off. Like you know, it's the bad kind of day where they like didn't like give it their all. So in games like that, like, you know, like it just looks really awkward and your character runs into the wall. But OoT, we've got like our walk animation going on to signify that like you know, we can't go any forward, but it doesn't look as awkward as if Link was like just running into it. Like that would look stupid. Okay, I give up. I can't climb this thing. Clearly, I'm not hot shit when it comes to speedrunning OoT. So I guess I have a little more respect to anyone out there who can climb this seam, because, you know, it's kind of a challenge. I can't do it. Or, you know, I'm sure if I devoted the time, I can do it, because that's like a human thing. Like, if you give it your all, you can figure it out. Because there's no such thing as, like, raw talent. There's only, like, things you care about and the time you put in to like learn them and become the master. You could theoretically learn how to do fucking everything in the world, but you gotta have that iron will. Like what the fuck am I talking about? I don't know, I guess I gotta say anything, because like once again, this is like another aspect of OoT that I've played a million times before. The child introduction. So, you know, I've got to keep myself entertained by, like, talking about some goofy shit on the way. Otherwise, I'll be like Talon here and fall asleep because I'm just so bored. What in tarnation? Good establishing that he's like a farm guy. Like, farm guys say tarnation, don't they? He's got like a Bowser brooch on his chest there. That's something Chromaya and Malon's adult model wear, so I wonder if we've got like some lore going on. Like maybe as an adult she gets it from her dad, or maybe she's got like the brooch on now so they both just have it. I should confirm that, like if Malon is wearing the brooch now. Because that'd be kind of a cool little thing. She gets it from her dad. He's got like really big arms. That's kind of a shame. I was gonna sit on that dialogue box and really soak it in, like the sight of his big ass arms. Like, who's this, Donkey Kong? But I guess the game foresaw my intent and didn't let me have my fun there. You know, at the rate this video is going, like, fuck, how long have I been doing this shit? Like It's probably been over 30 minutes. I'll probably get Zelda's Lullaby, go to Kakariko, and call it. Like, not too much of great accomplishment going on in this video, but, you know, I've had a pretty good time. And I don't want these videos to be like 3 hours long, so I think that'll be the goal. By the way, sick block pushing puzzle, by the way. I always think block pushing puzzles are more interesting when you can only push the block, not pull it. Like, pulling it is like giving the player too much power, I feel. If you want a game with good-ass block puzzles that, like, only lets you push it, so, like, the mechanics are, like, a little, like, stressed a little more and it's, like, challenging, play Boktai 1 and 2. Those games have good-ass block pushing puzzles. Anyway, we've got a stealth section for some reason. Or, like, I call it a stealth section. I think we can literally just, like run past this guy. Yeah, like that. it, like, depends on, like, if their head is facing a certain direction. Like, oh, shit. Okay, yeah, he's gonna, turn right, and I can just, like, mosey on past him. Like, it's pretty simple, the mechanics we're dealing with. But it's not, like, a main core of the gameplay. It's just here for some fun little variety, like, you know, what interesting scenarios can we make up with, like, the movement mechanics of the game? How about a dinky little stealth section for the fun of it? Like, you know, like, why not? Like, put it in your game. Who fucking cares? Oh, no! Yeah, that's why you don't put it in your game. I'm annoyed now. I gotta do it again? Oh, man. Did I take damage for that? I want to confirm that. I'm gonna get caught on purpose. Because this isn't like Majora's Mask, where there's like a time limit or something encouraging you to play good all the time. I could just play like shit the whole game and it doesn't matter, because like... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't take damage for that. Okay, I forget the name of it. I think it's called like the monkey typewriter theorem or some shit. Like, I don't know the exact name of this like philosophy, but the joke is that if you gave a monkey infinite amount of time and resources at a typewriter, eventually, just by pure chance, it would be able to like type up like something like fucking Hamlet or something, just because like that's just how probability works. So if you give me infinite amount of time, eventually, no matter what, like, even if I play like shit the whole game and don't actually care about what I'm doing, I will be able to complete Ocarina of Time. Or you will be able to complete Ocarina of Time. It doesn't matter. And that's not like, you know, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, I guess. Like, by nature of human beings, I guess technically there is like a time limit, you know, death. So, you know, maybe you will care just a little bit about, you know, playing good, because you want to beat the game. You don't want to just like play the fucking Hyrule Castle stealth section your whole life. You want to figure it out and move on and see what like the rest of the game has to offer. But you know, that's like, it's not super optimal. Like, I think the way Majora's Mask did it was like a little better. Like, having that time limit like made you care about everything a little more. Or it doesn't even always have to be a time limit. Like, just something that'll inconvenience you. Like, Devil May Cry has that thing where, you know, the whole style system. Like, you want to play good and, like, learn the mechanics of the game so you get a good style rating. But, like, it's like, who cares, right? Like, why do you need a good style ranking in a video game? Like, I'll just play like shit the whole game and get, like, the worst rank because I don't care, right? Like, that's, like, a perfectly logical defense. But the game has another system in play to like counter that. It's like, you get, from doing well at the game, like getting S ranks and shit, you get more points that you can use to buy moves and stuff. And it's like, you want those moves, right? So you're incentivized to play good through a number of systems. And I think that's something all video games should strive to do. Like, make you want to play good. Like, make you want to learn the game. Because otherwise, you might not. And you might say the game sucks because you didn't learn it. And, you know, that's not inherently, like, that's nothing always to blame on the person. Like, the game has to motivate you a certain way. If you don't care about it enough, I guess that's just the fault of the game, not, like, being good enough to make you care about it. Like, I don't know. Video games and shit are complicated. Here's Princess Zelda. Or at least, you know, this game's incarnation of Princess Zelda. There's been a lot of them. Or I guess... at this point, there's only been, like, 3? 4? Yeah, the one in Zelda 1, the one in Zelda 2, the one in Zelda 3, and this one. Because Zelda 2 has a different Zelda. That was like the first game to do that. Like multiple Zeldas. Like that's weird, isn't it? Do you have it? Because this is a game where my choice doesn't matter. I can say no. And oh, unique unique voice line there. You really don't have it? Tell me the truth. Do you have it? God, this is bizarre. Like, it's almost kind of intimidating the way the game won't let me move on until I abide by its rules. And now it's like, oh wow, that's the second time they've played that laugh sound effect to keep track. Was I saying something? I don't know. Who cares? Let's take it easy and read some donations, because if you know what I mean, if you take my meaning, we've got another long Ocarina of Time cutscene here. So I'm just gonna kick it, get cozy. Yeah, I got carried away with my story, all right. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Ooh, so important. What does the princess do? That's, oh man, that weird head tilt she's doing kind of reminds me of like a dog or some shit when they don't understand you. What a weird person. Jay. It sounds somehow familiar. I guess we can interpret that a number of ways, like a cute little acknowledgement of other Zelda games, because you know there's been other Link and Zeldas, or there could be like some Destiny deja vu going on here, because by the end of this game, we time travel and we come back here. So, you know, maybe we're acknowledging future events. Another Zelda 1 reference. Keep it a secret from everyone. No. Wow. The way she like hanged on like that animation right there, like her open mouth, like that's hilarious. She'll do it again. That's comedy. Don't be a blabbermouth. Yeah. In this world, I have no choice. Some games, I feel, have, like, played with that the fact your actions, like, literally don't matter, and there's, like, fate and shit going on. Like, I think Persona 3 is a pretty good one at that, because that game's all about inevitability and death and shit. So it makes sense there that, you know, your choices don't really matter. But, you know, sometimes, if the game I'm playing doesn't have subtext like that, and we're just, like, being shitty for no reason, yeah, video games fucking suck, man. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, here's some more very interesting... Why am I underselling it like that? It's a little interesting, I guess. OoT's got a cute little story. Yeah, we're talking about the Triforce, and if someone with an evil heart and intent took it, like, the world would become evil by extension or some shit like that. So a good boy has to touch it. So the world will be good. And there's no ambiguity. Things are only either good or bad in the world of Ocarina of Time. There is no gray area. That's the kind of story we're in right now. Good and evil. Engaging, I know. Cool little camera angle, by the way, with, like, the blurry flowers. Like, if I was me and I could say it looks like shit. But it's kind of a cool shot, like interesting angle, like through the flowers, so I let it slide. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm looking at a bunch of blurry, shitty JPEGs right now. Like, the shot looks nice. And sometimes, that's all you need. The Ocarina of Time. Oh shit, she said the name of the game. Pack it in. Do you understand well? I really want to say no, but if I do that, will she just repeat the whole thing? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at storytelling. Dude, I feel that. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance. Oh, thank base God. I was really scared she'd play the whole cutscene again with the fucking gods. Oh, and you can skip it. The Ocarina of Time. That's kind of cool that we've got, like, unique voice lines for, like, these very low % chance dialogue interactions. Like, who the fuck is gonna click no? I forgot to tell you, I'm spying through this window in my own house for some reason. The dark clouds. Oh, dude, she's talking about symbolizing and shit. She reaches for subtext also. That's just a human thing, though, isn't it? Looking for meaning in nothing. This is how it'd be. Please, if you don't hurry, he'll be gone. Yep, choice don't matter. That's another fun video game illusion. Like I guess we're supposed to sell the... Like, the game's trying to sell, like, in that room over there. That's, like, the king's, like, hallway or something. And he's, like, kneeling before the king right now. But it's actually only that floor, the wall, the 2 guards, and that's it. Like, nothing else comprises that room. Fascinating stuff. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. Damn, that's just racist. Yeah, he must be evil. Just fucking look at him. Now, normally that'd be shitty and stupid, right? Like, just judging someone by the way they look. Like, what the fuck, Zelda? But, you know, it's annoying. She's fucking right. He is evil. Like, he looks evil, and he is evil. There's no gray area. There's only either good guys or bad guys. The world isn't more complicated than that. That's kind of boring, isn't it? He wants to know the entire world. Oh wow, he just sounds like the prototypical bad guy. We've got to stop him. Please. I don't believe you. Come on, Zelda. What if he's really nice? Please believe me. They've never... Oh yeah, tell me some of these other prophecies, Zelda. Like, has she, like, foreseen that the McRib will come back to McDonald's and then it doesn't? Or maybe it has, and that's why I should believe her. Okay. You know, maybe, like, Link is, like, going goo-goo-eyed right now, and he's like, whoa, I'll believe and do anything this cute girl tells me to do. So that's why, like, our choice doesn't matter. Because we're like a stupid kid right now. And we're just gonna say yes no matter what. Yeah, with all her power. You're doing the real hard part of this job, Zelda. And defeat him. And by let's, she means me. I like how Link's not even, like, actually looking at her. He's kind of, like, looking more diagonally, like his gaze, like, is probably more so looking at the wall over there. Like, damn. Wow, it is. Yeah, that's why I think Link was going goo-goo-eyed there. Like, why is the flavor text, wow, it has Zelda's autograph? Like, I wouldn't care. But, like, this stupid kid I'm playing as, he probably cares. Like, whoa, fucking girls, am I right? My attendant will guide you out. What attendant? Whoa! Yeah, that's a, you know, fucking ninjas or some shit. Alright, before we leave. Epic video game reference. Look, over yonder in the window. It's a blurry PNG of Super Mario, Luigi, and I think there's one more. Yeah, Yoshi. Okay, that's his sprite from Yoshi's Story, I believe, his neutral. And the Mario is like a render from, like, I don't know, like some fucking manual art or some shit from Mario 64. He's got like the wing cap. And I'm pretty sure that Luigi is from Mario Kart, I'm gonna say. My heart tells me Mario Kart, so I'm gonna assume I'm right. And I don't recognize the Bowser from immediately anywhere. Maybe... Whoa! I knew something came out of this window over here. But not that one, so that's kind of cool. 20 rupees. It's a nice looking place. Yeah, I wanted to turn it night in here. But if you look at my top left, or top right, my C left, I can't even use my ocarina right now. So even if I had the Sun Song, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't play it. The game's like chaining me down, like making me play it its way. Kind of clever. Because I guess if by happenstance, if I somehow did have the Sun Song in here, that would just like ruin the scene they've created here, and they don't want me ruining what they've made. Oh yeah, here's another funny. You can shoot the wall, and then this giant fucking guard appears. Like, he's huge. I wanted to get ISG off that. Do it again. No, I guess he only does it once. Yeah, speedrunners fucking use that bomb to, like, kill themselves so they can skip the cutscene. Because if you die, like, you can skip the cutscene. And that's, like, it's like you only got one shot to do that. Like, there's only one bomb coming out of here. And it's like, you got to get that perfect. Like, damn. Like, respect to the speedrunners pulling that off. I wonder if those guys are, like, actually as big as the guy that just appeared by the window. And I just can't immediately tell because they're farther away. Perspectives and illusions. You know, I thought Impa was a dude when I was younger, for some reason. I mean, clearly you can tell otherwise, right? Like, they've been equipped with ballistics, or if you take my meaning, so don't know how I fucked that one up. Oh well, I was stupid. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. Oh no, she's got this chick, like an older woman, believing her too. Like, damn, this country's in ruin. Ooh, that's a little demeaning. Heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? Oh, good boy. I knock it like it's like demeaning me or something, but I don't actually care. That's just how OoT is. It's, you know, it's a pretty simple setup. What I'm here for is the juicy subtext that will appear later. Trust me, it's like it's a little good. It's not as good and interesting and amazing and brilliant as Majora's Mask, but you know, this game's it's cute. I like it a little. And yeah, here we get probably the most iconic Ocarina song. Will I play it right first try? No. Why is the X like off center like that? Like, that's like really bothering me. They could like just move it a little to the left and it would look fine, but I guess only I care about symmetry, it seems. Yeah, there we go. It's not autism, I swear. I just like things looking nice and congruent. It's just something I've adopted from like making little video games of my own. Like, everything has to look perfect, and it's annoying when it doesn't, right? But I guess they made this game with like the shittiest technology in like probably like 4 years, actually. I don't know. Never mind. Actually, no, they probably have little excuse. I think the thing with OoT is that they literally made this game like 4 times. And this was like the final attempt. Because, you know, this is the one that actually came out. And all the other attempts, like, are just lost to video game ether. Yeah, this beautiful land of, like, 4 places. We gotta protect it from the evil Ganondorf. Take a look at that mountain. That beautiful PNG. Or, God, it might not even be a PNG. Like, don't get me thinking about it. Yeah, Zelda's Lullaby has the uncanny power to like open a few of this game's video game barriers, so we can actually proceed. Alright, we're counting on you. Wow. You know, can these like supporting characters do anything? Like in MM it made sense that Link was the only one who could do anything, because he was the only one with like the potential to save the world, because fucking who else can time travel? No one! But in this game, it's like, fucking Impa, like, Impa can probably use a sword. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Impa is probably capable of beating Dodongo's Cavern, the second dungeon in this game. Fucking Babyville we're going to. But I guess, I don't know, the hero's journey we've got going on. Childlike wonder. We've got to invoke these themes. We're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed. So that's why we're young Link going on the adventure and no one else can. Or maybe they just don't want to, I don't know. Maybe they're lazy. They're not heroes. Oh, well, it kind of looks nice and sunsetty here. But you know, it kind of sucks. Because, it doesn't matter how far forward I go. If I save and quit, the game will boot me back to Kokiri Forest. Because it's not like Majora's Mask where you save at a spot and you load there. There's like home locations that you warp to in this game. And Young Link's is Kokiri Forest. So there's really no point in me going forward right now. Because I'm just going to start the next video back at Kokiri anyway. And actually, we have to go back to Kokiri Forest anyway. Redundant dialogue, sorry. I think I said anyway like 3 times in a row there. Like, we've got to go back to Sarah and be like, hey, we're going out on an adventure. Isn't that exciting? You wouldn't immediately know to do that. I think, like, a Navi dialogue will show up eventually, and she'll be like, hey, we should go see Sarah. And that's the way forward. Because we need something Sarah gives us. So next time we'll go do that. But for now, I'm really thirsty. And I think I'm decently satisfied with the adventures we've gone on this video. Are you not? So that's all for now. Goodbye.